Well, hi, hello, everyone. So, it has been sort of a slow reading weekend for me, mainly because I've been focusing on my own book. So, I've been going back and forth between two books, and I've written a little bit more of the first one that I was writing, and actually, the flow was going really well today. At first, it started out a little slow, but now it's starting to really pick up, which kind of sucks in a way because I have to go to bed for work. But there's more coming to the story, which I'm very happy about because writer's block is never fun. Sorry, I'm being invaded by a kitty here. Can you see his little ears? There he is. That's Mookie. So, I think I only have about 4 chapters of Turtles All the Way Down to go, and I'm really liking that book. I'm listening to it on Audible, and sometimes audiobooks can be kind of a hit and miss. Yes, they see you. Oh my god. But I do like the narrator. I mean, sometimes when you have young adult books, sometimes people can sound a little too childish, and sometimes the narrators are a little too. They're obviously older, in which there's nothing wrong with older narrators or younger narrators, but sometimes you just don't fit certain roles in speaking. And most of them are pretty good, but some, it's like I said, a hit and miss. But this one, I think it's fairly even. It doesn't take away anything from the story. I think she brings the character to life and everything, and I have not yet decided if I like this better than The Fault in Our Stars, because Turtles All the Way Down is, of course, another John Green book, which will be the second book by him that I am reading. It would have been An Abundance of Catherines, but I ended up putting that book away because I was moving and everything, so I've been doing a lot of audiobooks, as I've mentioned before. And I was kind of like, before this one, I really didn't know what book I wanted, and then I'm like, screw it, I'll get this one, and then I'm listening to it, and I ended up really liking it. There's not like a big, massive plot to it, but I like the characters. You are like being a little furry inconvenience here. I'm also reading, of course, me and Earl and the Dying Girl. I think I'm on chapter 9 already. The chapters aren't very long. They move actually pretty fast, and the whole plot of the book pretty much starts right away. And at first I was kind of like, I'm not sure I'm going to like this because how it is and everything, but the book is growing on me. And just the writing style and everything I'm enjoying, and I want to move on to see how far this goes and see if it's going to be a book I enjoy or dislike. I've heard many mixed things about this book. I have not read Winnie the Pooh or Watership Down for a couple of days. The latter mainly because I've just been kind of tired and the print is way too small. But I am enjoying both of those books. I have started, here's the thing I'm doing. What I'm doing is that I'm setting my timer for 30 minutes. And whatever book I'm reading, I read that book for 30 minutes, and that's where I stop for that day or for that time or whatever. And later on I may go back and do another 30 minutes, or I may pick up another book. So, yeah, I did Me and Earl and the Dying Girl for 30 minutes today. I didn't do this one here for 30 minutes, but I started A Great and Terrible Beauty, which is from the Gemma Doyle trilogy. I've had this book for a while, and I actually started reading it years ago. and I never went back to it. And I just finished 2 of Libba Ray's books, which you've seen me review, which is Going Bovine and Beauty Queens. Oddly enough, when I read Zombies vs. Unicorns, I didn't care all that much for her short story in there. I liked it, but it was not among my favorites. So, but her novel so far I am really loving. So, besides books, I am also going to be starting a new series type thing, I guess you would call it, where I will be listing. Let's start out with 10. If I could do more, I want to, of music, CDs, whichever, that have greatly influenced me or have had an impact on my life. So, no matter what kind of music it is, if it's had an effect on me at any point, you will be hearing about it and why, and my favorite songs, etc. So yeah, that is kind of a little wrap up on my reading and other things that's going on, yada yada yada. Anyways, I have to get going. So, thanks for watching, and bye-bye.